Hello friends, we are here with the ELL 212 assignment 1. The course is of Engineering Electromagnetics taught by Mr. Kushal Shah. I am Anudeep Vibhuti
and I am Anurag Rawat.
Our topic is speakers and headphones. We generally use EM pairs.
Right. So as you can see that here is a Pink Floyd concert in Live Amber Hall, which is using a lot of amplifiers, or it could be a case of clubbing where people are dancing and just based on the amplification of the tunes, or it could be this politician speaking whatever he wants to on these many speakers, or students studying peacefully using his headphones, or an auto rickshaw propagating his politician's views.
Let's see the history of the headphones. Back in the 1880s, the first headphones were used by telephone operators. The first truly successful set was developed in 1910 by Nathaniel Baldwin, who made them by hand in his kitchen and sold them to the United States Navy. Here we can see Alexander Graham Bell, who was the inventor of the telephone. In fact, he was the first person to design the electric loudspeaker as a part of his telephone in 1876. This used horns to amplify the sound produced by a small diameter. So what are speakers? In simple words, speakers are specific electronic devices that produce audio output to reach a wider listening audience or produce a louder sound of the same input.
Right, so now discuss the working principle of speakers and headphones. They are basically transducers that convert electromagnetic waves into sound waves. Speakers receive audio input from audio receiver, and analog speakers simply amplify the analog electromagnetic waves into sound waves. However, digital speakers must first convert the digital input to an analog signal, then generate the sound waves. And now we'll be discussing the components.
There are wires, front case, seal, coil, back case, obviously, and there should be a magnet
and an electromagnet to assist the basic principle of the mechanism. Now we'll discuss the working of the speaker. Right, so this is an overview of a simple schematic basic speaker. So a driver produces some sound waves by rapidly vibrating a flexible cone or diaphragm. The cone, usually made of paper, plastic or metal, is attached to the wide end of the suspension, which is a rim of flexible material that allows the cone to move and is attached to the driver's metal frame, called the basket. The narrow end of the cone is connected to the voice coil. The coil is attached to the basket by a spider, which is a ring of flexible material. The spider holds the coil in position but allows it to move back and forth.
The wire that runs through the speaker system connects to two hookup jacks on the driver, as you can see in the picture.
So when the electric current flows through the voice coil changes, the coil's polar orientation reverses, which is the voice coil is basically an electromagnet. This AC causes the polar orientation of the electromagnet to reverse itself many times a second.
So how does the fluctuation make the speaker coil move back and forth?
This is a very interesting question. The electromagnetic is positioned in a constant magnetic field created by a permanent magnet. These two magnets interact with each other as any two magnets do. The positive end of the electromagnet is attracted to the negative pole of the permanent magnetic field, and the negative pole of the electromagnet is repelled by the permanent magnet's negative.
In the electromagnet's polar orientation switches, so does the direction of repulsion and attraction. In this way, the alternating current constantly reverses the magnetic forces between the voice coil and the permanent magnet. This pushes the coil back and forth rapidly like a piston.
So here's an example of what we have been discussing throughout. This is what happens, the influence of magnetic field.
When the coil moves, it pushes and pulls the speaker cone. This vibrates the air in front of the speaker, creating sound waves. The frequency and amplitude of this wave dictates the rate and distance that the voice coil moves and determines the same of sound waves produced by the diaphragm.
Okay. So there is also a step of transformer between the audio input signal to be fed in order to amplify the corresponding voltage. As you can see, there are a lot of advancements in speakers from the coming technology cutting edge, which are bass speakers, woofers, tweeters, mid-range drivers, all come with noise cancellation and a lot of other properties. Here is an example for bass speakers. So, concluding our case, in all essence, these common devices are very widely used and much appreciated in the contemporary
They are based on the fundamental electromagnetic principle and are easy to understand and practically easy to make. Hope you enjoyed the conversation. Thank you for the opportunity.
Right. Special thanks to Mr. Kushal Shah for giving us this chance, and of course the science of electromagnetics, which has been taught to us since class 10, and definitely These are the references we have used for our presentation.